Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, trailer
Hello, people.
boys. The boys of the trailer.
We're in
The
overalls.
swoveralls.
Ah,
Sweatpant overalls. They're comfy.
nice. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Trailer Boys. Been a bit.
Been a bit.
Mic is low.
How I'm got a gaming microphone.
Okay.
Got that whole thing.
All right. There we go. You speak, Sam.
All right, I'm gonna speak now.
Okay, that works. Cool. Hope everyone's having a good time. It has been a bit since we've had a lot of start and stops with this season because of the holidays, and I was out in Los Angeles and some crazy stuff. But we did get a very fun episode of Self-Suck Saturday last night. I hope everyone was able to catch that. If not, the VOD should be up next Saturday, I think, is the schedule. So yeah.
Zach Touchdown, what's the score?
Are you asking him because his name is Touchdown?
No. He says, I will give one hundo, said, I will give one hundo give this my full attention after the NFC final.
Oh, after.
I'm just wondering what the score is because I was watching the first half and then saw the beginning of now the 49ers are in the lead. It looked like it was going to be a blowout. It looked like the Lions were going to, put the dagger in them at the end of that first half. And now that's the worry,
I haven't really watched any football all year, but I did see the Ravens game, and it looked like they really sucked.
I mean, there were some really fun plays. There were some exciting moments. There was a moment where Lamar Jackson threw a 13-yard pass to himself. That was exciting. He threw the ball. It got tipped up way in the air by the lineman, and he caught it and ran it for a first down.
Cool. Glenn just said last night was great. It did raise some interesting questions like, does a rectovaginal fistula mean girl can poop in their butts?
True.
Like poop in your butt?
I mean, does it mean that they can't poop in their butt? I mean, don't we always poop in our butts?
Oh, wet shapes. Thank you very much. Says Nate, you are great every time you are on, and I mean that. I appreciate you.
It really does take a lot of pressure off when you help out on those.
Doing the show and pushing the buttons at the same time is so tough. And when I do like Trailer Boys and I have to do anything, I'm just like silent, like,
yeah,
I can't do two things at once.
And here's the other thing. Those other guys that I do the show with.
Kicking the camera or the computer?
I'm sorry. No, I'm not.
Just like this.
It's on a beanbag. And
you're just tapping the beanbag.
All right, that's what you get.
We just saw your beanbag.
Yeah, Yeah. I fucking hate this stuff. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Like you do this stuff and you're in the process of complaining about like uh oh, it's tough to do all this stuff, to juggle all this stuff. And then you turn around, you gave me a hard time.
Well, it's like it was I didn't know if you knew what was going on because it was kind of intense.
And the way you phrase it though is, are you kicking the camera?
Well, I mean, that's what it looked like. It looked like you were like tapping your foot.
Are you kicking the camera?
Security in the basement?
Show's over. That's it. Yeah. Um, yeah.
Yeah, it was a good show. You guys did a great job.
Yeah, don't change the subject. Get bent, Nate. Lay off me, all right? I'm trying my best here.
Are you watching football on your phone?
No, I'm watching the chat on my phone.
Yeah, I didn't know. I'm sorry.
I'm reading the chat and stuff. I'm using an old Mac. I've got, my iPad that I'm charging up to like do all my picks on, and I got the Mac to watch the stuff and to stream from, and yeah. I got this whole mission control thing set up and
Your iPad's not even on.
it's charging.
I had a good time out there. I
Change
think
the subject.
we need.
Change
Yeah,
the subject.
no, I'm just moving it along.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Well, I think we need to talk about the elephant in the room.
That you're being a dick? Okay, cool.
That I'm being a dick.
No. You're trying to change the subject.
I am.
Yeah. I'm not talking about beekeepers.
I would love to talk about beekeepers every day
talked
until
about it
everyone
last
sees
night.
it.
I talked about it
wasn't
last
there.
night. You were there.
Yeah, but I didn't talk about it. I had amazing.
You had your
I was proud of the
opportunity.
restraint myself. I was pretty happy I didn't just bust in on your guys' stream and start talking about it.
You can still talk about it.
Everybody should go watch it. I actually watched on Midhunters. I was like, David Ayers. I was like, I wonder what else he's done. And he's done a lot of movies that take place in Boston, and he's done a lot of movies that take place in like South Central LA. He does like a lot of LA stories. Obviously, Training Day is his biggest one. So there was another one that came out a couple years ago called The Tax Collector.
With what's his name?
Shia LaBeouf.
Jaya. Yeah.
Yeah. And I wanted to play the trailer for you and everyone that wasn't there to watch it with us, and then talk about it.
Okay.
Well, I know we're not into the trailer part of the night and or into those. Do you have coming attractions?
No. Do your thing.
Well,
do your thing. It's fine. It's fine. It's your show. You got it.
Well, hold on. So we were looking at some of these David Ayer trailers of movies that I've never seen before. And I'm like, I've never even heard of this. And so then we found this one, and I was like, this is what we have to watch right now. And this was The Tax Collector. Wait, is it muted?
Oh, you're the devil.
I think it was muted.
Might be.
Son las 12 de la madrugada, mirándome en el espejo.
You heard of me? What have you heard? Oh, you're the devil. Might be.
Come on, fool.
Every gang in LA
has to pay the taxes.
What's up, Holmes?
Wake up. If you're stacked short, go rob a bank. Rob your own mother. There's no excuses. Do not test that.
Whoa, hey, whoa. Guys look like a couple of monsters.
What the hell, man?
Yeah, but I'm at peace with that.
Son las 12 de la madrugada, mirándome en el espejo.
What's up, Johnny Cash? How about that time you gave me like 3 different STDs?
Are you kidding? Just kidding. Just kidding. You got your wife, you got your kids, you got your castle.
Daddy!
I'm supposed to terrorize the herd. That's my function.
God allows me to walk through the darkness and come back into the light.
What did you see, me?
I heard that you were this big bad gangster.
You're taxing 43 different street gangs. That's thousands of dudes in the most violent subculture in Los Angeles.
The count's short.
Who are you? I'm the future, and you the past.
Got your kids. You want to buy them back?
You don't think he wants to spill blood? He wants to cut your heart up.
Can't run for what's left.
I got a 380 on each ankle, 38 on my right, 25 on my left, chopper in the trunk, Glock in my belt. I'm on it.
Took my kids, man.
I'm riding with you till the wheels fall off.
You're bad. You ain't that bad, all right?
Esperando los kilos por American Airlines. Traen un de 10 años y empiezan a chotear. Estoy hablando con Diego, mi Zeta, Real G, Fernando con tu celular.
Open your mouth.
He'll splatter your brains out. I don't want that.
I do. I want that.
So,
So I got a question.
yeah, please. I have answers.
Yes, or a bowl. A kale bowl. Yes, what are you, hold on.
Sure.
Okay. Hey.
Grizzly, I wasn't even there.
Yeah, no.
You have questions about the tax collector.
Did you look up what Shia LaBeouf's nationality is?
We did. No part of him is Latino. No, not at all.
Is his character Latino?
Undecided, but the character is very much so. And that's why we have to watch this.
They're not like, oh, this is a white guy pretending to be Latino.
They don't really go into the background of that, but we did find out that like Shia LaBeouf grew up in the Echo Park, Los Feliz area.
Okay.
And was, gang affiliated, or I don't know if he was gang affiliated, but he was like friends with people in gangs. And then when he was doing this movie, and the movie has real gang people in it, that brought him into it. So, an interesting thing is that he got a real tattoo for this character. Darn it. There we go. All right. So his character's name is Creeper. This is a real tattoo he got. You might have to pull the stream up. So it is a full chest tattoo with flowers. And then it's a woman holding somebody. This is like a clown here. And then it says Creeper. And then there's Mickey Mouse hands that you can't see below it, but they're doing this, which is the gang sign, right? Because they're called the Harpies. So we watched this movie so you didn't have to. And it's pretty straightforward. Shia LaBeouf crushes it. He's very good in it. He's a scary guy. His accent and everything is pretty amazing. The other guy, who's supposed to be the lead guy, is not pulling his weight and not scary. And spoiler alert, Shia LaBeouf dies
What?
His character dies like 2/3 the way into the movie, and then the movie is awful after that. I mean, it wasn't great before, but every time Shia LaBeouf had dialogue, it was amazing. And you don't even really see the tattoo in the movie except one quick flash of a scene. You see this chest, and it's kind of funny that he got the whole tattoo for it. But so yeah, that was a movie that we watched, and you could see in the trailer, like every time Shia LaBeouf opened his mouth, I was like, "What? We have to watch this." And his character did not disappoint. And I'm now like, a lot of people don't like Shia LaBeouf, but I think he's great. And yeah, I'm
Look,
all in on him now.
I saw a really good trailer to yesterday
Should we
that I
play it?
think we should play.
Okay. Did you see this trailer on the internet, TV, or at a movie theater?
Uh, internet.
Oh. When we saw Beekeeper, did any of those trailers before Beekeeper stick out to you as worth to watch?
No, they were horrible.
Oh.
You didn't think they were all horrible?
Well, I think there was that one called Abigail that I liked.
Eh. I thought that was like the best of a bad bunch.
This is a show where we watch trailers and we are boys. And we're on the 6th episode, I think, maybe 7th episode of this trailer show. I think I wrote 6, but I think that's wrong. The last episode was 6. Oh, this is 7. All right, so we're in the 7th episode. And what we do is you guys submit trailers to miseryloves.us, and we submit them on a theme. And this theme is creature movies, which is like monsters, etc.
Creature feature.
Yes. So, like, if it was like little gray aliens, that doesn't really count because they're like aliens. But, there are alien movies where it is a monster, kind of a creature thing. So that works. So just to give you context, if you have an idea for a movie trailer that you think is good, go to miseryloves.us and submit it. And then what happens is we'll watch a trailer. You guys in chat will vote yes or no. And then Sam and I get to choose, 1 or 0, 1 or 2 points as well. And then we combine all those points and then assign them to that person. And then we keep a tally. And then the first person to hit 100 points wins that season. So far the leaderboard looks like this. Flanja and Panwall, former winners, are way up there at the top. Beach That Makes You Old also has one. Moondoggy, Dr. Ilium, Guy Incognito. Guy Incognito's on there twice, so we'll have to look into that. Guy Incognito has also won before. Butterfly Beulah, Zach Touchdown in the top 10. Now make sure when you're putting your name in, you spell it the same every time. I think that's why it's doubling down on Guy Incognito. Let's see.
You spelt it wrong?
He capitalized a G.
Oh, case sensitive.
Case sensitive.
All right. I don't know why this is the trailer isn't updating in your thing, right?
It has not, no.
All right, wait. I'm just gonna email you the link to this,
Yeah.
and then I'll have to do the tell you what number my pick is, okay?
Yeah, that works. That's fine.
All right, did you get that?
Are you going to be emailing them to me?
I sent it.
All right. I gotta log back into my email. I don't usually have the browser with my email open because it's very RAM intensive, so I have it closed out. Hold on. Okay. watching a trailer. Here's coming attractions.
Did you start it yet, or
Before we start, do you have insurance?
What?
Your coverage good? Like, you have dental?
Oh, haha.
Is there a hospital nearby? Is it like too far?
About like 25 minutes, I'd say.
I just slapped you. Are you all right?
What?
So you like to fight? You ever win?
No one ever wins a fight.
This ain't the Holiday Inn, pal.
I'm moving.
A friend of mine suggested I come talk to you. I own a roadhouse out in the Florida Keys. Lately, it's been attracting the wrong clientele. I can pay you good money. Judging by your car, you need that.
Well, I like my car.
Think about it.
I know who you are. Elwood Dalton. Big fan, man.
That guy's got a knife under his shirt. You just take a big step back and pop me in the face. You can do it.
Tell me about this bouncer.
Yeah, it's all nice, like he's Mr. Rogers or something, but then he'll haul off. Really interesting guy, overall.
Brand wants to take the roadhouse away from me. He wants to build some resort.
I should warn you. People have a certain way of getting things done around here.
Hey, fellas. Looks like you're having a smacking night. Dalton! I got a tip for you. Don't let no one get this close.
Let me guess. You're gonna threaten me? Tell me to get out of town?
I get the impression that you can't be threatened.
Once Knox is on the job, it's over, baby.
It takes a lot to get me angry, but when I am, I just can't let go. People seem a little aggressive around here.
Is that one in front of yours?
No, I just broke his arm.
So psyched.
I think that's a really good pick for like
A
that
remake?
Patrick Swayze, like having that thing of being a guy that you think could like kick your ass, but also is like has this like Zen kind of element to him.
Yeah. Okay.
I think Jake Gyllenhaal is a good call for that.
I love like that I recognize so many people in that. So it's like the guy that gets his arm broken is that comedian.
Yeah, he did that show. Did that sketch show. He's funny.
Yeah, he's super funny. So that's funny to see him. And the blonde guy who like recognizes him and he's like, step back and punch him. That guy's been in a ton of stuff.
What's he from?
So he's in the newest
Recognize
season of Fargo. He was in the first season of that Michael White show about the hotel.
In the first season of the White Lotus. Yeah.
Yeah, he's in Euphoria, but he's best known for doing an audition. And I forget, there was a British director who wasn't on mute and was like talking shit about the guy's apartment being shitty and small. And the kid's there like listening and he's like, yeah, my apartment sucks, man. He's like, give me the job so I can get money and like live in a better place. So do you remember that? Does anyone in chat remember that?
I don't remember that. I gotta check that out.
He's a British director. It was a big to do because it's like it was during the COVID days, you know, when everything was on Zoom. I forget what his name was, Matthew Vaughn. And
were you gonna say?
No. That was pretty much, I pretty much said everything that what it was.
So one of the funny things about that guy is his character, not about that guy, but about White Lotus is so that guy plays like a bellhop. I don't know what you say. And there's a scene where him and another bellhop are like partying with the manager of the hotel. And the other bellhop was a contestant on Survivor the season Mike White was on Survivor. And then another funny thing about that is Mike White, if you didn't know, was on Survivor, and
With his
spoiler
dad.
alert, not with his dad, but
No, he was. He was on
Amazing Race.
Amazing Race with his dad. Yeah.
Oh, okay. He was on Survivor. It was also like Survivor Brains versus Brawn, and he was on the Brawn team or something. Like which was funny because it was like all like alpha people versus like beta, and it was like because he was a successful guy, he was on that team. But one of the guys he was on with, so spoiler alert, he made it to the end. He made it to the top three, and honestly, I think if he wasn't, if everyone didn't already know that he was like a successful television writer, movie writer, because this was also before White Lotus, but like everyone was like, "Oh, School of Rock, yeah, definitely." I think
Fucking Buck.
without that, I think he would have won. But the guy who won is now famous for running for I think like Senate somewhere, and his platform is to make it legal so you can marry your first cousin. Yeah. So
is he dating his first cousin?
I don't know.
Because it would be really funny to be his first cousin and be like, "Hey, slow it down. We're just friends. I don't even like you like that. I know we're distant, but you don't like. Even if you change the law, we're not getting together.
Yeah,
so you don't have to preempt this. Yeah.
Never say never."
He had to withdraw that bill in Kentucky.
Okay, that's funny.
Yeah, that's pretty hilarious to me.
But yeah, it's just funny that like this season of Survivor that's like related to this kind of has these like fun little, and then the wrestler John Morrison was also on that season.
Huh. I think he's friends with Dad Bod.
Yeah, I think he is too. Yeah.
So Roadhouse, I liked it. I have to point, and the girl from Shrinking is on it. She's like the club owner, right?
Yeah. Who's the other girl that looked like she was like the love interest?
I don't recognize her.
I recognize her, but I don't know from what. Oh, and also I want to mention that the bad guy who's been in a ton of stuff, the blonde guy, one of the things he was on was the Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, and he had a really funny plot line. And he did a really good job.
And then there's an actual MMA fighter in it.
Oh yeah, Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor. Yeah, that looks fun. That's why I'm excited to watch that. They always make these MMA fighters. I mean, I don't know anything about MMA, but it's like he's sleeping in his car. Remember, Here Comes the Boom? He was like big enough to be on TV, but he was still like a teacher. And the only reason he was doing it was to make money because teaching didn't pay him enough money.
Yeah.
So it's funny to be a big enough MMA guy where like somebody knows your name, but you have to sleep in your car.
So for chat, if anyone remembers that guy from Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. He played what's her name? Jane Krasinski.
Krakow.
Jane Krakow, is that her name? Jane he played her husband, who like she was marrying for money, and then partway through he like injures himself and or like gets facial recon. Krakowski. Who was the original guy he played, or who played like he was the same actor as someone else? Who is the other actor? He's the same character as someone else.
I don't know. I don't think I haven't seen it in so long. I saw the first season. Tobias, Panini says.
Tobias. Who's the other actor? Playing to 10% of the crowd. No, I'm Dave. Yeah, I think David Cross might be right. Yeah, it was something like that, and he was super funny. And yeah, I think that show's underrated too. I know so many people that are like, oh, I've watched like a season of that. Go back and watch it again. It's like a funnier 30 Rock. How did the bad movie makers that made Meet the Spartans or Date movie not make a Departed
Sweetwater
parody called Good one, Zach Touchdown. Good one. Okay. 30 Rock is really, really funny, but I'm gonna say I think the Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt's funnier and like more of a hard comedy, less of a sitcom.
Can I play a trailer that could be a fake trailer?
Sure. There's another trailer that came out today that I saw a lot of like buzz about this trailer coming out, but
Luke. Luke. Luke 8:17. Everything that is concealed will be brought to light. The things I tried to keep out all of these years.
This is weird.
Just found their way in. Angels and demons on their eternal war
It's a Shia LaBeouf
will
movie.
destroy us all unattended.
John Constantine, you are a disgrace to our kind. We have plans for you, traitor. Enjoy the shadows.
It is only by the operations of this council that another war does not begin.
But it shall begin now. They are after metahumans in this universe. Looking for the most powerful ones to possess and take over.
He's dead. He's dead. She's dead. Let somebody know something.
This is a prophecy I thought would never happen.
End of the road. This is your last case, John. Your last day out of hell.
It feels fake.
Yeah, I think it is fake.
Does anyone think it's fake? Well, like the images of Keanu Reeves as John Constantine, he looks like older, so it looks like he's modern day. It has to be fake, 100% fake. But so, what are those shots of him dressed as Constantine? Like he's, and they're not from the first Constantine movie.
They could be shots from him from another movie, and they could also be shots from him from Constantine, deep fake to make him look older.
Huh.
And here's the other thing about that trailer is that was some AI voice thingamajig there.
That's what made me, that's the things that make me feel fake is like the voiceovers they don't match, you know? And then, all the close-ups of scenes, you know, that don't seem to come together. But the one thing I was like, is this real? Because Keanu looks older, you know, and he's got the voice. Because remember, he had like throat cancer or something.
In Constantine? No.
Yeah, he's always drinking the cough syrup, and he's like
Who
coughing up
remembers
blood.
Constantine? No one remembers Constantine.
I remember Constantine. Constantine was great.
Shia LaBeouf was in it.
Oh, he wasn't.
Wasn't he?
Who
I
did he
thought he
play?
was.
He was in Constantine. He
I
was.
thought he was. I thought he was his like taxi driver guy.
Oh, he was the taxi driver guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's great. He can do so much.
Yeah, don't come at me.
Okay. You want to start the show?
Sure.
And like I was explaining before, how the show works, and there's points, and you vote on the points. They look like we have a cool thing with the stuff, and this is it. This is how the points work. If you get the positive opinions from 0 to 25%, that's no points. 25 to 50, 1 point. 50 to 75, 2. 75 to 95, 3 points. And then if you get over 95% enjoyment from the chat, you get 4 points. There you go. All right. Do you want to pick first, Sam, and tell me what number?
You can probably can you make my frame smaller headroom? Because I don't want to tilt it down because it'll just show my crotch. I like where the bottom of the frame is, but can you?
Yeah, I was just trying to fill out, you know, like graphically, like it fills the whole frame of the show instead of putting you like in a box, you know? But yeah, I can do that.
Put me in the box. Yeah, this is much better. Okay. Lobaka, did you know about that guy named Lobatka? I didn't see chat earlier when we were talking about it. There's a soccer player in the Italian leagues named Lobatka. LOB, what was it? ATKA?
LOBOTKA.
OTKA. So you could get a Lobatka jersey without it being custom.
Are you picking a movie?
Sure. I'm gonna go with number 5.
Number 5. Okay. Huh. Okay. Sorry. Not to be confused. All right, hold on. We'll play it first. Ready?
Yep.
At 7 p.m., County Memorial Hospital was placed under a Class 4 quarantine alert.
Never seen any strain of bacteria with a configuration like this.
It's not what's gotten into their patients that worries them. It's what's getting out.
Oh my God. It's one of a kind. I gotta get closer.
The entrances are completely sealed. It's really happening?
Something big.
No one is permitted in or out until further notice.
Friday night. It's always like this.
Hurry, the little bugger's on its way!
The nail paralyzes the victim by stinging it. When those
That
are
guy.
infected, you're gonna have a lot of hungry larvae.
Comedic actor.
Yeah, he's in like a lot of like Christopher Guest stuff, right?
God, you're
Yeah.
still alive.
It's time to break into the hospital from below. Go on, move, go, get out of here!
The blue monkey's coming!
I said fire!
The Blue Monkey is coming.
David Jordan, what are you doing here?
It's giving birth.
And coming.
We still have a few bugs to iron out.
And still coming. Blue Monkey.
Is it called Blue Monkey or Insect?
Yeah, I am confused.
Insect makes a ton of sense.
Yeah, insect makes a ton of sense. I don't think there was any sort of blue monkey in this whole
And
thing.
still coming. Blue Monkey.
I love how much it comes, though.
There's so much of my brain that is like, all right, wait. Like when it said insect, I was like, am I seeing the wrong visual track? Is this a different audio track? Has something gone wrong here?
Yeah.
And then I had to like play it back in my head, and I was like, no, that kid just said Blue Monkey. Yeah.
Brian
Like,
Carguber says
but
it was released in different markets as Blue Monkey or Insect.
But there's, I'm used to that. Like, oh, maybe this is called, like, Death Killer one place and, like Thunderhammer some other place, but like generic kind of like, in line with each other names, but Blue Monkey and Insect are so far off from each other, right?
Yeah, and the Insect would be the correct name for that movie.
Yes,
it should be called Insect. I don't know what the hell Blue Monkey is about, but as soon as I saw that first thing, I was like, that looks like an insect, not a blue monkey. The misleading title refers to a nightmare one of the child characters in the movie had, and it's just a generic term he comes up with to call the imaginary monster from his dream that he fears. The movie uses his story as a very loose metaphor for its plot. Dumb. Dumb.
So dumb. I love how confusing that is. 2 points. Like I love that is like just like an absolute bad decision.
Yeah.
That's absolutely the wrong decision for what the title is.
Yeah. I agree.
You could have all that Blue Monkey stuff in there, but you still got to call the movie Insect,
Yeah. I like that it had that one comedic actor guy, and then like it totally like gave me pause because I was like, oh, is this like a wink? Like, do they know? And it's like, no, they don't know. So I'm only giving it 1 point. It didn't really do it to me, and I think the title annoys me. Like the same reason that you are giving it 2 points, or why I'm giving it 1 point.
That's fair.
And chat has liked it. Chat gave it 72, almost went to 3 points, but it looks like it's sticking around 2 points. So that is 5 points total for Blue Monkey going to the beach that makes you old. And the beach is not to be confused with the New Order song Blue Monday. Blue Monkey, aka Insect, is a virus outbreak thriller about people getting quarantined by the military in a hospital to prevent the risk of virus spreading. The virus is caused by an insect, which is soon given a growth stimulant by some mischievous kids, leading to everyone being trapped in the hospital with a giant insect.
Ooh.
So 5 points for Beach. All right.
I want to be clear about something. I'm logged into Twitch on my iPad here, and that's how I am reading chat and how I'm also picking out my trailers. But because I'm not logged in on the Twitch, I don't see the swears in chat.
Why don't you just log in?
So, because I got this far in setting everything up, I'm not going to roll the dice on that.
Okay.
But I'm just going to say I don't see the swears. So, if I quote you and leave out the swear, it's not because I'm being, like, conservative in any way.
Well, if you're not logged in, you can't chat anyway. So, you mean like, never mind. I got you. Okay. All right, let's keep going. Trailer number 2.
A theory that many anthropologists have considered is that this creature could possibly be a mutated bear or a gorilla.
I'll check it out.
Some scientists absolutely scoff at the idea of a Sasquatch, a Bigfoot, a Yeti, a skunk ape, or whatever you want to call it.
Skunk ape.
We know it's in southern Arkansas or northern Louisiana.
You don't really want to go down there, do you?
The only thing we lack are 2 things. That's money and wheels.
No? Some sort of creature attack here out there. I think it was out here about 40 miles. Some trapper and his friend that was killed or lost. No?
You're welcome here, so long as you don't go nosing around scaring the daylights out of these people about some mysterious monster.
Doing being a few Yankee boys.
There's never been a report or an incident of this creature ever attacking or harming a human being.
Oh my God! Mayday, I have a mayday! Everybody, get off the line!
This one is deeper. Get back! And deeper. And deeper. Oh, I've been trapping in these here swamps for 40 years, and I know I should have found some wild pigs or some coons or something.
He was, that guy was in...
Stunk up the whole place.
The beginning of Once Upon a Time in the West.
That's not what I was looking for. Neck just snapped like a snake.
Western.
And I stand there in the middle of all this stuff, and that's the first time I heard it. Well, that's it. Nothing.
I pulled out this morning on the road to who knows where.
I want to prove its existence. Prove its existence.
I know when I get there, and for good old buddy, 18-wheeler whizzes by.
Is that ball shot?
I was just going to say, is that his dick? It is fucking hairy. Yeah, I bet this has a dope poster. I bet the poster is amazing.
Another actor that kind of made a little appearance in that was the guy that played what was the character's name? It was like CW. The little like lackey guy from Bonnie and Clyde. The guy that played his dad who turned in Bonnie and Clyde. Was in that trailer.
What'd you think of Creature from Black Lake? What were your takeaways?
I loved it.
I love how, what did he say, a skunk ape? He's like, whatever you call it, Sasquatch, skunk ape. Like, wait,
Yeah.
that's people say skunk ape? That's a thing? Is that an Arkansas thing?
Yeah, I love that. 2 points. I love movies where it's like a bunch of random, old character actors. It's always
Yeah.
fun.
I really like the transitions between the scenes. Like it had like, weird transitions and stuff. And then like what's making me go to 2 points is that like between the leg shot.
Yeah.
I saw that and I was like, I gotta run that back. And then you mentioned it. And then I was like, oh, Sam saw it too. And then they show it again.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah, that's the sack squatch.
Labaka, you've heard of the term skunk ape? Yeah, so I feel that one. Skunk ape is the Florida Bigfoot. Oh.
Okay.
Think he's heard it before? Skunk ape is a thing. Okay. I've never heard.
Let's just go. Looks like chat loved that one.
Yeah, that is close to getting 4 points from chat, but not close enough because 3 people, and I'm going to guess Steve was one of them, voted no. So that will get 3 points from chat and 4 points from us. That's going to be a 7-point trailer. And that goes to The Creature from Black Lake, baloney.milk.exe. 2 men exploring the Louisiana swamps run into a Bigfoot type of creature. There we go. 7 points. Welcome to Trailer Boys. You're on the board with a strong showing. Baloney Milk EXE.
Could get stronger by the end of the show. Let's go next trailer down the line. I have that one as number 10. Let's look at number 11.
Okay, number 11. Oh, interesting. This also has 2 different names.
Oh, wow. But there's a lot of them.
Both young and old. Every bed is full, and they're doing all they can.
He was scheduled to take part in our experimental drug testing program.
Wait. What are you saying that you're experimenting on convicts?
Is that Parker Lewis?
Nothing happens. Too much, and who knows what you'd get.
That was a big jump.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
That explosion must have done something to him. I'm telling you, it must have altered his DNA somehow.
They're giving you a blood transfusion to try and slow this down.
He wants to mate Tom. That's why he's looking for me.
He's here! You don't know what you're up against! You can't go in there. Well, I'm going in. Hey! Mosquito!
No, he's not dead, Tom. It's not my blood.
Is it gone?
Oh, it says Mosquito Man. And in the trailer, he calls him Mansquito.
Yeah.
Mansquito is such a better name.
Yeah, Mansquito is an insanely better name.
I love how it's from 2005. It feels like it's a much older movie, and then and then it has like some real CGI. That was Parker Lewis, right?
Yeah, that was Parker Lewis.
That's awesome.
From Parker Lewis Can't Lose. Which oddly enough, I forget what streaming service. I think it was Crackle. I don't think Crackle's a thing anymore, but Crackle, you used to be able to go on and watch abbreviated episodes of Parker Lewis Can't Lose. So it was like the whole like 25-minute episode cut down to 5 minutes.
My Crackle story is that like
so
I
weird.
signed up for an account or something, or like I had to email them. It's something benign that you do with sites like that, and they were like, "Hey, thanks for signing up. Just, question, how did you find us?" And I was like, I mistyped cracked.com and ended up at Crackle. And they were like, "Oh, okay. Well, love to have you on board." And I'm like, it was like not a auto-generated email. It was like somebody being like, "Hey, cool."
and to be clear with people, Crackle was like Paramount's streaming service for a while. Like,
was it really?
It was one of the studios had their like library and was like, we don't know what to do with our library. Maybe it was like Sony or someone, and they were like, we're just gonna like have this other streaming service called Crackle.
I liked it. Lobaka says that Crackle is still a thing, and Mosquito is on Crackle, and this is not a bit. I'm gonna believe you.
Do they still have the abbreviated episodes of Parker Lewis Can't Lose on Crackle? It was Sony Crackle at one time. So yeah, Sony owns Crackle. Sony, who we worked with on the Stripes pilot, owns Crackle. Okay. Maybe we'll get a Crackle sponsorship.
I loved Mosquito, and I love how he's like, "Hey, Mosquito," and let me go back to like my favorite parts of this are like the flying. Like when it was flying, you're like, "Oh man!" Like, what is he? What was that guy from the Phantom Menace? Watto.
Yeah.
Like a big fat body and really tiny wings.
Yeah.
Like the physics didn't look like they worked there. I need to kind of check that out.
I also like the fact that like there's definitely some like there's definitely a bit of the Fly ripoff here.
Oh, of course,
but just making it a mosquito makes it so much grosser than the Fly.
Yeah. Also, like a mosquito is like a very thin, insect.
Yeah.
And so like, let's show this. Here he is, like this big beefy thing, which I think is really funny. And then where's the flying part? I think that's coming up.
Yeah.
Hey! Look how small the wings were. Oh man, that's great. That is great. It looks like one of the dogs from Ghostbusters. All right, so I'm definitely giving that 2 points. I feel you're giving that 2 points.
Yeah, I'm giving that 2 points. It's so gross.
That got 3 points in chat. So that is another 7-point trailer.
Yeah, wow.
7-point trailer going to Mosquito. It's a movie about a man mosquito. Get some good context. That's from Chick-fil-A. Thank you very much, Chick-fil-A.
You know how like there's the term like Netflix and chill?
Yes.
There should be a term crackle and get a prostitute. That's the difference.
Okay. All right. Next trailer, if you're ready.
Okay, yeah.
This is one of the greatest soundtracks ever.
Fantastic Planet.
I disagree.
Really? You don't think it's a good soundtrack?
No. I think The Crow is
Special
one of the
grand
greatest
prize.
soundtracks ever.
Cannes Film
Also
Festival.
true. One of.
But The Crow is so good, it makes this. This is nowhere near The Crow.
I listened to this soundtrack for years before I even ever saw this movie.
Fascinating. A fine adventure story.
Is this Monty Python animation on LSD? It kind of is.
Brilliant. I recommend it.
That has to be
Spellbinding science fiction.
17 magazine.
The weakest reviews, the weakest positive review I've ever seen anything. I recommend it. Two thumbs almost up.
The trailer is 10 minutes long, which is kind of weird.
Oh, what? Wait. No, it's not.
Fantastic Planet.
Fantastic Planet.
So that stream has a cartoon movie? That music stream we used to raid?
The Fantastic Plastics?
Yeah.
Have you seen Fantastic Planet?
No, I haven't.
I feel like this is something you would have seen while at college.
Yeah, when I smoked a lot of weed.
Yeah, exactly.
I think
it's definitely that kind of
movie. I just like missed it in that period, and then there's no going back.
Yeah. It's definitely like a weird mindfuck movie, you know. I think it's French. You missed the chance to see it in theater last year at the New Bev. Oh.
It says Lobotka.
I would pay not to see this, Paul Walker's brother says. I would say definitely check the soundtrack. The soundtrack is a jam. It is crazy. It's interesting music to fuck to. If you're into a music fucker. You're finding this recently, but I didn't enter it for today because I figured y'all wanted more straight monster movies. No, this counts. I mean, creature movies. This has a lot of crazy stuff going on, so it's definitely in the strike zone of the theme. You can get it off Amazon on DVD for $13, or it was when you bought it a few years ago. Reminds you of Pink Floyd's Echoes music style. I don't know that. It's definitely a college stoner movie because I was a stoner in college and saw it at an observatory. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's like, I saw it as well. And I was like, boom, boom, boom. H22G Tech says Skunk Ape is real and in Florida. H22G Tech, that was like 3 trailers ago. Keep up, please.
Yeah. To be fair, H22G Tech just fell asleep and woke up right then.
I forgot to hit enter. I was typing that before, but I forgot to hit enter. And I wanted to make sure you guys saw it. Okay. You know what? About the trailer itself, I don't know how you would make a trailer of this, but I did like the pull quote. I recommend it. There wasn't enough music. I'm going to give it 1 point.
I'm also going to give it 1 point because they ended it with that creep boy's face.
All right. That's 2 from the boys.
Niamix is almost falling asleep. Oh no. Wake
And
up.
It looks like 2 from
Wake up.
chat. It's a 4-pointer for Fantastic Planet going to Chish and Phipps. Lots of unique creatures in this animated fantasy trip. A great example of why the 1974 law banning women from voiceover in trailers passed with such bipartisan support in 1973. That's pretty funny. 4 points to Chish and Phipps. Sam.
Okay, I'm gonna go with something from the other end of the list. I'm gonna go with 62.
You sure you highlighted a different one?
No. Yeah, I wanted to do 62.
All right.
What did I highlight? Oh, I think that was just what my finger.
I feel we've seen this before.
Really? I don't think I've seen it. I guess we'll see.
After information was leaked regarding an experimental and highly controversial growth hormone that was reportedly injected in the ape routinely since birth.
Are you getting this? Yeah, I'm getting it, man. I know what I'm doing, man.
Come on, man, pick up.
Ooh, is this shown on video?
Before it's too late.
Now that's one mega-sized ape.
Get me the president.
Whoa! Beach that makes you old. I think that's the guy that ran the motel in that movie we saw.
Whoa!
Is that Biling?
Dear Lord, what have I done?
His eyebrows are tattooed on like they're purple. Oh my God. Beachy, I think you have to see if this is on Tubi.
That was a quick minute. Should we
We have to watch it again.
Yeah.
After information was leaked regarding
Is that Biling? It looks like Biling and Tom Sizemore.
It is Biling, yes.
Mega Ape, because King Kong, they couldn't name it King Kong.
After information was leaked regarding
Also, just listen to the part where they're talking about what they do to the monkey. They're injecting it every day in its eyes. All right.
After information was leaked regarding
Why does it keep stopping? Are you stopping it? Yeah,
No,
you try it.
All right, I'll try it.
After information was leaked regarding an experimental and highly controversial growth hormone that was reportedly injected in the ape routinely since birth.
Are you getting this? Yeah, I'm getting it, man. I know what I'm doing, man.
Come on, man, pick up.
We're gonna have to stop her before it's too late.
Now that's one mega-sized ape.
Get me the president.
That guy looks like one of those puppets from that Genesis video, the Land of Confusion video.
I use that reference on people all the time.
But that guy looks so much like one of those puppets, right?
Yeah. I literally used that reference to Emily last week. Man, yeah, he's not that big. That's pretty amazing. Yeah, Mel Novak is the name of that guy, and so Beachy does a stream called Tubi Masterpiece Theater, Master 2B, right? And we watched a movie.
Wait. Shouldn't it be called To Be or Not To Be?
Oh, that's a beekeeper line.
It's a beekeeper line, but like if you TUBI or not TUBI.
Beachy, think of it. I think Mass to Beast Theater is fun. But this other movie we saw with that guy was pretty crazy too. It was like this older lady that had a lot of plastic surgery. And she was kind of like that lady that drives the pink Corvette. That vibe of that lady. Anyway,
Angeline.
Yeah, very Angeline vibes. And she would like pick up hitchhikers, and then she'd be driving, and then she'd be like, well, it's late and I'm tired, so I'm gonna pull over and drop you off and take a nap. And it's like full midday, and then she like gets back on the road and picks up a lady, and then they tell her a story, and then she's like, okay, well, I'm tired now, I'm gonna pull over. It was an amazing movie, and that guy played like a creepy motel. I don't know. No, he wasn't the motel guy, was he? Was he the motel guy? Anyway, it was amazing. There we go.
He played a creepy motel owner whose character's name was Regular Motel Owner.
Did somebody say that in chat?
No, that was me right now.
Oh, yeah, no, it was great. And like the lighting was messed up. He was the motel owner, and his mom's voice was just AI. Yes, that's what it was. He'd be like yelling off screen to his mother, and it was like, this is an AI generated voice. It was insane. What was it called again? I know I've asked the name of that movie more than any other fucking movie because it was so weird. Motel Paradiso, the Paradise Motel. Yeah, it was crazy. It was, I wasn't sure if it was a good theme. I was like, oh, that's a tough one. I mean, I'm barely following along for these Saved Sunday where we're watching all the Gramps movies. And then I watched that and I was like, oh, this is a tough one. And then I was sold. I was like, okay, this is a tough watch. But yeah. So I am going to give Mega Ape 2 points because it looks fucking awful. And there's and it looks like it's shot on video, but with Tom Sizemore. Yeah. So I have to give it 2 points.
And Tom Sizemore and Bai Ling are definitely those actors that, like, I think if they had a rate, if you paid them $5,000, they'd be in your movie.
Yeah. I wonder, I'm really interested to see this. We're not going to watch this on After Boys because I really think this is best for Beach's stream, but like, if he wants it. But I'm really interested to see if it's like obvious that it was a one-day thing for them. Like if they're in just one scene, you know?
Yeah.
All right. Chat has kind of close, kind of 44% to 55%, but ultimately it landed on the 2 points. So that's 6 points for Mega Ape. And Mega Ape was submitted by Punished a Noose. Tom Sizemore, no, you poor thing. Mega Ape. We said 6 points.
Yep.
All right.
Alan Bauer has a very successful business.
Okay, Bauer, you're ruined. You're finished. You're a ghost in this business.
How'd you like some bananas at cost?
Deal.
He's got the wisdom and support of his brother Freddie.
I love this guy. Do you hear me? I love him. Give me a kiss. What's the matter? You too big? Give me your...
I just want to meet a woman. I want to meet a woman and I want to fall in love. It's not much.
And worst of all, Alan Bauer feels with all his heart that he doesn't have one.
Freddie, something in here is not working.
There are worse organs not to be working.
Where to? Cape Cod, Massachusetts.
Yeah!
And then,
woo!
One day, accidentally, from out of the blue, it happens. Just looking at her is pure ecstasy. Just touching her is a lifelong fantasy come true. Just being in love with her plunges him into a wondrous world of rapture and enchantment. Just one problem stands in his way. A little secret she's trying to keep all to herself.
She's got a fish vagina.
How come she's got legs? She has legs out of the water. She has fins in the water.
What about a woman showing up naked in a public place, Freddie? Well, I'm for it, of course. Can I come in?
No!
All right, let me in.
I'll be right there. I'm just changing.
That girl is a mermaid.
All my life, I've been waiting for someone, and when I find her, she's a fish.
That was a very awful dive.
Nobody said love's perfect.
Yeah. Well, why would a mermaid know how to dive?
She's really hungry.
Daryl
Also,
Hannah,
wouldn't the lobsters
Tom
be her
Hanks,
friends?
And John Candy. Splash, a fantastic tale about a fantastic tale.
Is that Ron Howard's first movie? Brian Grazer and Ron Howard.
Was this before they had their production company?
I think this was his first directing job.
Huh. That was Disney propaganda. Lobsters and mermaids have been at war for centuries.
Oh, that's true. According to Aquaman.
Do you remember the beginning of this movie where he's like throwing change on the ground on the deck of the boat and then like going to pick it up and looking up women's skirts? That's all I remember from this movie. Because he was so aggressive about it, just like throwing change at women's feet and then going to pick it up and looking up their skirts.
Him as a kid, right?
No, he was like 35 at the time, I think.
It was the full grown Tom Hanks.
Yeah. No, it was John Candy.
Oh, John Candy. Yeah. Because doesn't the movie start out with Tom Hanks as a kid?
Yeah, and he falls off the boat or something.
Yeah.
And a child mermaid saves him and imprints on him. Mermaids and werewolves are very similar in lore.
Yeah.
They imprint.
Yeah, they both change forms.
Native American.
Bite people. Famous for biting people and transferring their curse.
And like, like a werewolf, like you could be a normal man, but your penis is still like a dog penis. Mermaids always have fish vaginas. They may grow legs but the vagina is always going to be a fish vagina.
That's the weird thing with werewolves is that it's like if you get bit by a werewolf and you're in human form, you have a dog penis, but when you turn into the wolf, you have a human genitalia.
Yeah, I've seen the drawings. Have you seen the drawings?
Yeah.
It's very popular in the cryptid community. I think it's a cryptid community, at least.
Everyone's like, make Sam bigger, make Nate smaller, but like, we're like, I'm looking at the image, we're the same size.
Make Sam bigger, all right. Gotta give the people what they want.
I just want to be big enough to ride that roller coaster. Big would have been a different movie if he just wished to ride the roller coaster.
What are you going to give Splash for the creature feature?
I'll give it one. I'll get one bag of popcorn.
I'll give it 2. I think it's thinking outside the box. I think it's not like a monster movie, but it's definitely a creature movie. I thought the trailer was good. I love John Candy. Love John Candy. I love that gag of him with the racquetball where he hits it and hits him right in the head.
Yeah. I wonder
That
how
was
many
like
takes
real.
he did.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to give it 2 points. So that's 3 from the boys. Chat was very close, maybe 1 point away from going into 3-point territory, but someone just voted against it. Intense whooshing. So it's going to get 2 points. So it's going to be a 5-point trailer for Splash going to I Like to Watch. What do you got next, Sam?
46.
46. Oh, nice.
Below the surface of the sea.
I want to watch this.
Far below. In
This had a
impenetrable
scene that
darkness,
always
at unimaginable
as a
pressure,
kid always scared the crap out of me.
no form of life we know could possibly exist. Here, there is only silence. And the crew of Deep Star 6.
6 months at the bottom of the ocean. It's more than I'm bargaining for.
They are explorers.
Let's bring it aboard and get the hell out of here.
What's the matter? You gonna let a few ugly fish scare you?
They are invaders.
Okay, boys and girls, don't try this at home.
In a world which no human
That guy's
being
Miguel
has ever
Ferreira.
entered.
Yep.
Sonar contact.
Down here? I'd like to go out and take a look.
Contact closing.
Yeah, his death scene in this is fucked up.
Yep.
250.
Look at that mother.
200 meters. 150 meters.
I think we're in big trouble, boss.
100 meters. Get the hell out of here.
Now, they are about to make a startling discovery. Not all aliens come from space. Deep Star 6.
We're gonna have to go back down there.
How did they kill half our crew?
Damn it, there's something in the...
Save your last breath to scream.
That's a great line.
From the creator of Friday the 13th, Deep Star 6.
Mythic, I think you're right. Yeah, man, that was great. Iconic movie poster. Do you remember the poster?
Yeah, it's that the suit there, the scuba suit, but like the bottom half like eaten and floating up in the water.
Yeah, let's see
right.
if I can. Yep, that's it. It was there was Leviathan. Like this is another one of those twin movie things. Let me put the poll up. Sorry, guys. Our poll's up live.
Oh.
What?
Do you mean the movie RoboCop or what's his name? Peter.
I didn't say RoboCop.
No. I'm talking to Dark Bastard. Sorry. That was one of those iconic voiceover artists too.
Oh yeah, I'm sure Timmy would know his name, Don LaFontaine or something.
Yeah. You know what? You know what we should use AI for? Is recreating Don LaFontaine and all the iconic movie trailer guys' voices. Because like you know, there was that realization for a while where you're like, you know, there's like 5 guys that do all the movie trailers we see, all the voiceover. And you kind of like, what's going to happen when they die or when they retire? And then that's sort of it, is that they just that like went away. We should just recreate their voices and have movies have that vibe again.
Like The Congress. Did you ever see that movie, The Congress, where they like, she's a difficult, Robin Wright plays Robin Wright, and it's like she's a difficult actress, so her last contract is like just her signing her rights away where they can like use, you know, like AI versions of her. Anyway, I put the poster for Deep Star 6 up for people to see. I remember seeing this in like the video store as a kid, and I think that's what you miss with like streaming. Oh, I guess you still get it with streaming movies, because a lot of times when you click on something to be like, what's this about? You know, what draws you to it is draws you. What the fuck am I? Is the poster. So this Deep Star 6 poster I thought was amazing.
Yeah. What
Miguel
happened to the
Ferreira,
other half of him?
R.I.P. R.I.P. Died in before the pandemic, but I think he died of throat cancer. Because he's one of those great character actors that's in a ton of shit. Oh,
I saw him in Central Park once.
Oh. Lobaka says, you've seen the video where the voiceover guys, the real ones, all get into a limo with one another, right? 5 men in a limo. No, I haven't.
Yeah, he was in Twin Peaks. He was the guy who was the FBI agent who was always complaining about Twin Peaks, and then it turned out he was a pacifist and like a Buddhist.
What are you giving the trailer for Deep Star 6?
2 points.
Yeah, I'll give it 2 points too. I really liked also like the graphic of the title. It was very simple, but it you know, with the green, and it came in with like the animated like seaweed.
I remember Blank Check, Punish Walrus.
Chat.
That was written by the guy that wrote Save the Cat.
Chad generally liked this, but 3 people, Abby Sally, Barracuda Druid, and Lobaka, did not like this and gave it 1 point. So that's going to be 3 points plus 4 points, 7 points, going to Deep Star 6. What number do we say it was? 46? Deep Star 6.
46.
Rex Bosworth, Champion of Man. In an underwater base, people can hear you scream. It's mid. I liked it. I liked save your last breath to scream. Right? Remember that one?
There's a little bit of a slip of the tongue there where you said, in an underwater base, people can hear you scream. We should do streams that are like alien streams that are like in space. No one can hear you stream. I just do that pun a ton.
Yeah, I like it. Like piss stream. That's what you're talking about, right? Like urine.
No, Nate. What we're doing is it's called streaming.
Oh, live Twitch streaming.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I got you. All right, Sam, you're next.
I mean, that was mine, but I'll go again.
Yeah, I mean, that would help. Keep going.
27.
There we go. 27.
For 2 million years in these subterranean caves, a creature of superhuman evil was entombed in a wall of ice, waiting to be free, waiting to live again.
I had that same weird sound that was in Fantastic Planet.
On a journey into a world
what does that sound?
where nightmare
Is that an instrument?
becomes reality.
ape that
Peter
lived
Cushing.
2 million years ago. Got onto that crate, killed the baggage man and put him in there.
He's a Dalek.
Yes, I am. It's alive. It must be.
Travel with us, if you dare, on the Horror Express.
Christopher Lee. What is that sound that we just heard right
We'll
there?
search the train and find it, whatever it is, and destroy it.
But if it's alive,
I want this kept quiet.
It's like a percussive
I don't
thing.
want to panic the passengers.
I think it's like a saw kind of thing. Or it's like a sheet metal.
It's tubular bells.
The malignant power of this creature is indestructible, transferring its force from mind to mind, from body to body.
Beast is not dead. I put 4 bullets into him. You think evil can be killed with bullets? Satan lives.
The animal that you shot was only the host. It's alive in someone on this train.
You saw his eyes. One look at them and you're dead.
Anything that moves near that door, kill it!
Billy Savalas is great in this.
Yeah.
Run for your
I haven't
life.
seen it, but Kelly Savalas is great.
Hide.
We watched this on my show, and it's
No one
fucking
can
good.
stop the fury and the terror of the Horror Express.
I need to find this fucking, whatever this is. I need this instrument.
Is that true? Is it a flexitone?
I don't know, you would be the person I would ask. But yo, that trailer is good. Like it's a solid representation of the movie. I was expecting like a much worse movie when I saw it. But it was pretty fun.
What a cool cast.
Yeah. And Christopher Lee is like a dickhead. Actually, Peter Cushing's a dickhead too. Telly Savalas comes in like halfway through the movie and he's like, okay, everybody. And he's obviously American, but they don't really explain it. He's wearing like a Russian jacket.
It's a flexitone.
Flexitone.
Hey, you can buy one for $40. Are you buying a flexitone?
I'm not buying a Flexitone. I want to know if there's somebody that's like a master Flexitone player, like the best Flexitone player in the world.
I mean,
the best Flexitone.
Someone has to be the best. I don't know if they define themselves that way.
Well, like, is somebody like the best at playing a theremin?
I mean, I'm saying just, yeah. Kind of, for sake of argument, someone has to be the best.
I'll just say I'm the best.
What?
Yeah.
You would say you're the best?
At Flexitone, yeah.
At Flexitone, okay.
I just have to assume. I have to assume I'm the best.
Say that's, and no one has contradicted that, so we'll say you're the undisputed best Flexitone player.
Hold on, I got a video. Hold on, I got a video. The most moving story ever told on a Flexitone. Are these guys like teachers? Are these music teachers? He's like pushing his hand away. Well, if you can listen, somebody is singing like in the room with them.
Someone is like humming, yeah. I mean, it might be the guy who's doing it.
So is the guy that's holding the flexitone part of playing the flexitone, or is he just...
I mean, he's vibrating, he's shaking it.
They're trying to not laugh. You hear the person singing is laughing.
That looks like a fun band class. I totally thought they were gonna kiss.
He's got his hand on his shoulder. Yeah, that's emotional. Wow, that was great. Oh, wait, there's more?
Okay.
Yes.
This is why we watch.
Let me see. What YouTube is that? All right, the YouTube account is Steve Clit Destroyer. Okay. Steve Clit Destroyer.
Wait, are you kidding?
No, that's his name. It's spelled differently, though. It's probably
okay.
Eastern European. Klytt. Clit Destroyer, though.
It just...
Rip the clit. R.I.P. the clit. All right. Back to Horror Express. I'm giving that 2 points. That was a fucking great trailer.
Yeah, I'm giving that 2 points too.
2 people said they did not like it, and 27 people said they did like it. Of all, so it's 30 people. How many people are watching? 30 people out of like 135 people. So 100 people just didn't vote. Yeah, that is going to be a 3-point trailer for Horror Express. Going to I Miss My Diet, Aubrey Plaza.
It sounds like you're saying Horror Express.
Horror Express. What are you saying? How do you say it? Horror Express.
Horror Express. It sounds like you're saying
the same thing.
It sounds like you're saying Horror Express.
Horror Express. Horror Express. Horror Express.
Yeah. And yeah, those are just 2 different movies, you know?
Yeah. Okay. You want to pick another one, Sam? Why don't you just keep picking?
All right. 48.
For 30 years, a sinister secret lay hidden behind these walls.
I don't want to have to remind you a second time. Just stay clear of this area.
But there is something mysterious about this place that draws him closer to the truth.
I'm going down that hallway.
I'm going in for a closer look.
Stop whatever you're doing! Don't go near the vault!
And tonight, that secret is going to come out. The Hobgoblins are back.
We're too late!
And they're looking to party.
Cardboard! I recognize it anywhere! breathing all over me?
She must be happy to see him.
No one is safe from these cagey critters.
These creatures have a power. They can tap into your brain and sense the things that you really want to do. What's wrong with that? They also try to kill you.
But first, they will grant your heart's desire.
Do you kiss on the first date?
I go all the way on the first date.
My kind of woman.
Then they will uncover your most
I love the
secret
lighting in that part.
fantasies.
Amy would never come to a place like this.
Clubs? Oh no, club.
Oh my god.
And when your wildest dream is about to
Clubs
come true,
come.
Get off the stage!
these gruesome gremlins turn it into a nightmare.
What's going on here? Just a problem involving some small predators, sir. We need to stage a diversion. And I have just what you need.
Because getting everything you want can be hazardous to your health.
War isn't pretty.
Hobgoblins, they'll make you party
In a rowdy crowd tonight.
till you drop dead.
Not hobo goblins.
Hmm.
I thought it was hobo goblins, and I was like, but they don't look homeless. They're not huddled around a trash can on fire.
I want someone to come into that club and go, is this that place that has multiple clubs and is just covered in slime?
And they're like, it's not slime. And yes,
No.
we are that club.
No, this is Club Scum.
You're looking for clubs come. It's down the street.
Yeah.
On Tubi.
I feel like have we watched that one before? I didn't remember anything about that except the guy who is the manager of the bar. And so part of me was like, have we seen this before? And part of me was like, have we seen a movie where that guy's the bar manager in whatever movie he's in?
I know we've seen the movie trailer before, but I'm not sure if it was that exact movie trailer.
Okay. That was fun.
Yeah, I liked it.
I liked it. Yeah.
I'm giving it 1 point though. I think ultimately, maybe it's because I have seen it before. But I don't know. It was campy. It was funny. Part of it was like too like we know, you know.
Yeah.
And that always kind of like can take away points for me.
I'm also going to give it 1 point, and I'll tell you why. Is I really loved the setup of the like, do you kiss on the first date? I go all the way on the first date. A girl of my dreams. I love the setup of that, but like there was no like punchline to it. It felt like, like I felt like that could have been way funnier,
No. That's the pinnacle of funny for that joke.
Yeah.
I love how the lighting though was just like some random red light on them.
Yeah, like that movie, like 90% of that movie was shot like just in a room.
Yeah. Like all the party
what do we
scenes, it
do?
was just like a strobe light in an empty room.
Yeah.
Somebody on a couch. Anybody can make a movie. Penwell says, there's a lot of this that could have been better about this movie, Sam.
Yeah. That one line though, that's what really,
When you do your sketch writing class and you're teaching parts of this, do you ever like pull parts like jokes from a movie like that and you're like, let's write a better joke here?
Well, it's not a comedy movie writing class.
True.
There's stuff similar.
I'm going to give it 1 point. What are you giving it?
1 point.
All right, it's 2 from us, 2 from chat, 4 points going to. What number was that?
It was in the 40s, wasn't it?
Hobgoblins from Ryawaska 91. No context needed. Wild ride. Gremlins ain't got shit on hobgoblins.
All right, how about 15?
Something bit you in your ass?
Yeah.
Okay, now, this won't hurt a bit. What's wrong?
I don't know. My butt's been bugging me since Mexico.
I'd just die if anything happened to you.
Is it serious?
Have you ever heard of the Mexican butt-humping bullfrog?
Whoa, TOS, TOS.
Oh, I just felt a sharp pain in my rear end. I was raped by a frog?
The Mexican butt-humping bullfrog seeks out unconscious victims and while they're asleep, violates them.
No, I mean, it really hurts.
What would you be willing to do to save your life?
I'd do anything. I mean, I'd go anywhere. I'd do whatever I had to do.
Well, there is this scientist. He's a Japanese scientist from Japan. Very authentic. Accent, slanty eyes, little penis.
You got the problem, I got the treatment. Why is that so weird? Have you called the police?
What do you want me to file a missing ass report? Why don't I just put a picture of it on a f***ing milk carton?
We have another caca killing.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be misquoted and used against you in a court of law.
Is that a Jodie Foster impression?
Yeah.
Oh, look, doctor! It winked at me.
This is Dr. Wansamsaki's number. Call him. He can explain this whole thing.
Peace butter is everything that Waldo is not.
It's not something I can control.
Fear and anger are funneled through this thing.
My ass! What happened to it?
It will grow larger.
Talking Oprah large or Sally Struthers large?
Godzilla larger!
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain calm.
Is this
Beetlejuice? Wasn't this in Beetlejuice?
Or, suicide warrior who is willing to give up his life.
That's the biggest damn ass I've ever seen.
What a rush.
Feel the ride. Though you pass through the chute, you are fragile and cute, but you could be a brute as you thrive.
Monster spoof about a killer rectum after being assaulted by a Mexican butt-humping bullfrog. A man undergoes radical radiation treatment that goes wrong. I mean, that's TOS, right?
I think so. We lost you. Your camera changed.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I kicked the thing. The ottoman.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like I want to watch it, right? I'm like, that's a movie I'll watch, but it definitely feels like it had some TOS parts in there.
Yeah. I feel like it wouldn't be fair for us to give that points. I feel like it has to be a -1.
Yeah. TOS trailers get a -1.
And this is what's even more shocking. -1 to Flanja.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And the rich get poorer. Wow.
And the rich get poorer. All right. How about 9?
Yeah. Dr. Liam says, "There's a TOS if it's not a real butt." There was a real butt.
There was a real butt. That's the problem.
Yeah, there was a real butt. What was the next one?
9.
9. Sorry, Flame, just still a fan, but rule number one.
We can't make the exception for you. Because then, it's just not
in the distance. The town of Pottsville, Idaho.
Dr. Jones, isn't the dumping of radioactive waste into the aquifer contaminating our drinking water?
Exactly what do you mean by contamination?
Worth the -1.
Not much different from any other Main Street USA.
This is the kind of contamination we really have to worry about. It's everybody's responsibility to keep pornography out of this state.
Strange and unexplained events are occurring.
You say your friend was pulled out of the car by some guy
that played Bella Lugosi.
What in the hell is this stuff?
Some people are missing.
What's his name?
Well, the only explanation I have is it's some sort of genetic freak.
But why is it so intelligent?
Martin Landau.
It can use a higher percentage of its brain, and at the same time be completely psychotic.
The ultimate terror has taken form. And Pottsville, Idaho will never be the same.
This is music. Ooh, that's a good graphic.
Yeah.
Therefore, one must conclude that dumping nuclear waste into the aquifer does not and will not affect the water.
That's a great way to end that. That's a fucking good trailer.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was just a sincerely good trailer.
I like that we don't really see the creature in its entirety, you see like little bits and pieces, and I always love that with the creature things when you're not showing the entire thing,
The editing was really fun too, with those like quick cuts to the eyes and all that.
And it didn't have a man's naked ass in it.
Yeah, true. Someone said check off trailer better than movie. So apparently that movie's not great, but the trailer was great. I love the kind of tense piano music. That doom 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 doom.
Yeah, it was hot.
That was cool. I'm definitely gonna give that 2 points.
Yeah, I'm easily giving that 2 points. The music really got me. Martin Landau too, real actor, delivering. It's a mid-movie, great trailer. I that's one I would want to watch though, just to like see, you know. I'll take your word for it. I'm sure it's mid, but I would still like watch it just because it's like I feel I would need to see it, you know. Worth watching. All right, Dark Master said worth watching, but it's just not good as good as the trailer. All right. I appreciate that. Chat is way into it as well. 2 people voted no. I'm gonna assume one of them is Stevel.
Wait, I saw.
And I would be correct. And Punished Walrus.
Punished Walrus, yes.
So that was 93%. And that is 3 points from chat.
2 from me.
2 from me, easy. That's another 7-pointer. We got a bunch of 7-pointers tonight.
Good category.
What number was that one? I'm sorry.
That was
9, 15?
9, submitted to us by Blunt Emily.
Good one, Blunt Emily.
Welcome to Trailer Boys.
Welcome to Trailer Boys.
I got this one downstairs, so I'm gonna do, or not downstairs. I got this one at my house. But 39.
I gotta talk to you.
You won't let go of it, will you?
I saw what I saw.
Psychotics are more active when the moon is full. And this guy's a psycho. When they catch him, you're gonna find out he's just as human as you and me. You have got to get this idea out of your head. There are no such things as werewolves.
The Bible tells us to fear the terror of the beast.
I am scared to death. What are we gonna do? I think I know. I want you to turn this into a silver bullet.
Heck, you're gonna shoot a 44 bullet at anyway. Ain't not a silver.
How about a werewolf?
The moon is full. You better watch it.
I think he's going to come after me.
Are you ready?
You see how all things serve the will and the mind of God. You see? You meddling little
Help me, please! He's out there! I saw him!
Cool.
Silver bullet. So that's like a modern trailer, right?
Yeah, it's definitely a redone trailer. I mean, it's a DVD and VOD at the end, so obvi.
So is the main guy? I haven't seen this. Is he in a wheelchair and he has like a fancy wheelchair motorcycle thing?
Yeah.
Also, I think it's funny when they make the silver bullet, they also make the casing out of silver, like the you know, it's like you used
like
that's a lot of silver.
Yeah.
You could have made 2 silver bullets.
Yeah, it's Corey Haim, Gary Busey, and also I think the guy that is in Twin Peaks and in People Under the Stairs. I think he is also in it.
Something annoyed me about it being a modern trailer.
I liked it. You know what? I'm gonna give it 2 points because I thought it was a good modern trailer. Yeah, Big Ed. Everett McGill. Yes, I think Everett McGill's in it. I think he plays the priest in it.
What up, DJ Sombrero? I don't know. I liked it. It looked cool, but something about the music put me off it.
Yeah.
DJ Sombrero says, "What are y'all doing?" We're watching movie trailers.
This is Trailer Boys, baby.
Baby!
I've got 10 minutes left. Should
All
we
right,
vote?
Yeah, let's do, let's see. Let's see if there's one I wanted to see. Well, we can do this as a two-parter, too, because we didn't get to a ton of them. And I know it's tough for a lot of people. We've been doing a lot of two-parters, and we've been finding that, like, you know, it doesn't put as much pressure on us to get as many trailers in the show, but also it takes pressure off of you guys having to find new trailers every week. And you know, it should be fun.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be work, you know?
Yeah. Ilium Works and Flanja and Beach It Makes You Old were all calling us up and they were like, "Hey, can I call in sick today to Trailer Boys?" And we're like, "This isn't your job. You know that, right? You're not getting paid to do this." And they were like, "Oh, I forgot. I was too stressed out trying to find trailers all the time." Are we gonna vote?
No, yeah, there was a trailer here that was submitted, I think, later. I just saw it and I was like, that looked cool. I thought you would pick it. Well, we could save it. It's up to you.
No. Which one?
67. Yeah, we didn't get a lot of people submitting trailers. We did get a bunch of people after the start of the show.
Yeah.
And, you know, the Kale Bowl, we didn't start so cleanly. All right, so Silver Bullet, going back to Silver Bullet, you said 2, I said 1, that's 3 from us. Chat went heavily on the no side, so it's only 1 from chat. So it's going to be 4 points total for Silver Bullet. What number was Silver Bullet?
Silver Bullet was
50 something.
That was 39, submitted to us by Not Mythic.
Huh.
I wonder who Not Mythic is.
Weird. I mean, Mythic submitted 1.
And a Stephen King one.
Huh. Maybe it is Mythic. All right.
I guess that wasn't mine. Mythic, was that yours? Just tell us and we'll change it to Mythic. Did you put your name in as Not Mythic? Like I'm saying, that's not me editorializing the list. That's what it literally says for the name that was entered.
It's Mythic's enemy. They're like, I don't care what you call me as long as they take points away from Mythic.
No, it's not Mythic, which is weird that they submitted. Mythic, do you know the person that were you like, "Oh, I'm submitting to this," and they were like, "Oh, submit this," and you were like, "All right, I'll submit it." But
in their context, though, they said, "Whatever points you give to me for this, take away from Mythic."
Oh,
so I feel like there's like some kind of, you know, personal connection there. They're like, I don't want new points. I just want these positive points to be a minus point for Mythic.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
It's an interesting way to play.
All right, let's do one more.
All right, one more.
Because now we don't have to figure out next week's theme because we'll do a part 2 of Creature Features.
Yeah.
All right.
Do that one that you were
Oh, yeah. What do the points do? The points go to the leaderboard, which before today's episode looks like this. And then when one person gets 100 points, the season ends. And then we do the next season.
Let's play the trailer.
Yeah. Sorry. I forget which one it was.
We're like, all right, we'll do one more because we're not going to have to do this. But now we're going to talk about the points.
Somebody asked what the points do.
Yeah, but we don't have to go into showing graphics and stuff.
It's one button.
Somewhere in the dark of infinite space, there is a form of life that man has reason to fear. It is as old as the universe. It is real. It is evil. And now it is here. After fear, beyond terror, there is the dark.
All right, so a girl got murdered. What else is new?
Beheaded? Mutilated?
Hold on. Just that line delivery. All right.
Yeah, clip it.
After fear, beyond terror, there is
This is my favorite voiceover guy.
the dark.
All right,
Yeah.
so a girl got murdered. What else is new?
Mutilated?
Talk to me when a man gets murdered.
She didn't deserve to have her face torn to pieces just because she was alone at night on one of your streets.
Well, I'd think that you people could tell us whether or not he was black, white.
Whatever it is, gentlemen, he's inhumanly strong.
Casey.
Another girl, Mooney? I don't have to tell you nothing. You're not talking to some kid, Mooney. You're talking to the father of a murdered girl.
Four killings.
What's that guy
It's like I
from?
said, he's from Rolling Thunder.
The
think he
flesh
was-
samples,
Uh,
they're consistent.
So, what are you getting at?
We have a creature that identifies with nothing.
He's the guy from
known
Empty
on
Nest.
William Devane,
William
Kathy Lee
Devane, that's
Crosby.
it.
Richard Jacob, Keenan Wynn. Once they have felt the terror of the dark, there is only one way on earth they will ever see the dawn. Are you prepared for the terror of the dark? The dark.
Woo.
Not all alien encounters will be friendly.
Woo. I love it.
Wait,
The
what year was
voiceover
this?
lines were so good. 79.
That's so funny that they're like, not all alien encounters will be friendly. Like,
What alien movies came out in 79?
I was thinking like if it was 80, like or like what 82, I'd be like, oh, it's like
E.T.?
you know riffing on E.T., but it's before that. It's funny.
Lobaka says, according to me from a few years ago, this movie was pretty bad because they added the alien from space after filming much of the movie.
Oh,
What was the
weird.
movie about? That looks fucking interesting.
Yeah,
I'm excited for that. That's definitely going in the poll for tomorrow. No, I will say it's not. Steve says it's an alien disqualified. It's not like it is an alien monster. Let's say what we're saying is the aliens that are like, oh, we're like the grayling aliens, like the traditional style aliens.
little
That's more of
gray
like an
men.
alien
Yeah,
alien movie. You know, those aren't. You wouldn't say those little gray men are like monsters.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say that the alien from Signs. I wouldn't even say that's a monster. I would say that's still like your alien, but this is clearly like a monster.
Yeah, the Alien movie would work as well. From the screenplay stage all the way through production, the dark antagonist was an abused autistic child who had been locked in an attic his entire life. In the original script, his house burned down, allowing him to escape and take vengeance on the outside world. Toward the end of the shoot, the film's producers decided to capitalize on the success of Alien and demanded extensive reshoots to change the killer into an extraterrestrial. Wow.
Whoa.
And nobody's seen this movie. Meanwhile, they could have been the first horror movie to have an autistic bad guy, an autistic slasher. It would have been ahead of it.
Yeah. Then they just had to wait till Brightburn came out. What was that movie?
No, haven't seen it. Brightburn?
Where it's like Superman.
Oh, wow. 29% mid, 71% bad. I still really want to see it, though. It looks cool. That voiceover guy, though, he's done a few of these. I really like him. I'm giving that 2 points.
One of the directors was Toby Hooper. It has 2 directors.
Toby Hooper, he's the Texas Chainsaw guy?
Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And what was that other, the Stephen King one that he did with the vampires?
Near Dark?
No, Salem's Lot.
Oh. It's a good, bad movie. All right, what are you going to give that for The Dark?
2 points.
2 points for me as well. Chat liked it enough to give it 3 points, but not 4. 6 people said no. So it's another 7-point trailer. We did a lot of I feel 7 points is great. The Dark. We have a creature that identifies with nothing we know on Earth, and it has laser eyes, is the context given. 7 points going to Penwall. All right. So let's explain while we get the poll up to see what we're going to do.
Wait, we have a creature that identifies with nothing
nothing we know on Earth.
My pronouns are they, nothing we know of on Earth.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 7-point trailers.
Oh yeah, William Devane was also the coach in Bad News Bears breaking training. He was the brother
third one
in Marathon Man,
or the one where they go to Japan.
I think it's the one where they go on a road trip. I think where they go to Houston.
I think that's the third one, right? I think the second one is Japan. So next week we're going to do a part 2 of creature movies. So everything you submitted last week or today will still be valid as a choice for next week. So you don't have to resubmit it, but you can submit more. So we have
and he also played the character Lou Della Russa from the show Phenom.
I'd never heard of that show.
It was a 90s sitcom about a family where the daughter was like a tennis phenom and he was the coach.
Do they use phenom in other sports that's not tennis?
Probably.
I feel like
Isn't
you
it
only
like
hear about it in tennis.
Phenom, just a conjunction, or not a conjunction. It's not just a form of phenomenal. Conjugation of phenomenal.
I don't think conjugation is the right word, but it's Yeah, but I know there's the movie The Phenom, and it's about a pitcher. But you usually hear it in association to tennis.
Okay, are we voting for trailer of the week?
Yeah, it's up right now. Trailer of the week is live. Let me move it. Give me one sec. There you go. The Being. Have you seen a movie called Possession with Sam Neill? Yes, it's really good.
Yes.
The subway scene in Possession is amazing.
Where they go to the Subway sandwiches.
Yeah.
And
they get a $5 footlong. They meet this guy who's the real
Italian
monster.
BMT. Yeah. And there is a creature named Jared.
I remember watching that Jared documentary, and it's funny how it's really more about that one lady. But the craziest part to me is I'm like, I thought it was just trying to capitalize on the story, but it's like surprising how much like direct audio they have of him saying very explicit, like, damning evidence. It's not like he's like, yeah, send over somebody younger. He's like, I want children, or something like that, like.
Yeah. I mean, you originally watched that because you're like, he's got to be, in the right here. there has to be some wiggle room, right?
Yeah.
You were surprised that, like, oh no, that's oof.
Yeah, I was looking for the counterpoint,
Yeah. You're like, I'm not taking this case.
Movie poster wise, Deep Star 6 wins, but Creature has Bigfoot dick hair, so that wins. Yeah. Bigfoot dick hair. Bigfoot's ball sack is gonna smell awful, right?
There was a lot of first time submissions here.
Yeah. Which I love. But it's funny that like there's Dr. Sasquatch, whose whole soap brand is soap that smells like Bigfoot.
Yeah, that's weird.
Fucking odd.
It's kind of like the poop flavored frozen yogurt.
Yeah, you love that though. You're like, give it a shot. Give it a shot.
No,
it's not what you think.
No, you remember on Nathan For You?
Yeah. You loved it.
I didn't try it.
You say that now that it's not available anymore, but at the time you were telling everybody.
No. I wish I tried it. I could be so lucky.
So tomorrow night.
Are you excited for Madam Web?
No. My Spider-Man is named Peter Parker. Spider-Man, Sam, not Spider-Woman. I already made that joke. But tomorrow night on the Nate Blackest Twitch channel, that's me, Nate Blackest, one word, we will be doing After Boys, and we'll probably watch one of these movies. We've already seen Horror Express, and that is a genuinely good movie. So we won't be watching that again. The Dark, which is not getting many points now, I want to see. I want to see The Dark. So that might be it. Let me pick the movie tomorrow? No. I'll tell you right now, no. I'll tell you no now to save us time tomorrow. You want to see Mansquito so bad? That'll maybe make the list too. Depends if I can find them.
Mansquito looked good.
Don't do it. All right. Of these 6, what did you like? Because I feel like The Dark got me the best. And it's losing. Only one person voted for The Dark.
Let me see. Hold on. Sorry, I was all on the look. I was rabbit holing.
What were you rabbit holing?
The cast of The Dark. Let me see. Being That was good. Creature from Black Lake was good.
DJ Subver says, why have I never heard of Mansquito? No one's heard of Mansquito.
Yeah. I think Mansquito might have been my favorite.
Mega Ape, I think I'm going to have to, I mean, for tomorrow for the watch party, I'm definitely going to have to try and track down Mega Ape.
I wonder, it looks like an Asylum movie.
Mega Ape? It
Yeah.
looks less than Asylum. Asylum like shoots real stuff. Mega Ape looks like it was shot on video.
Oh, like there's some production company out there making Transgorphers.
It's on Tubi.
Is this trying to capitalize on Transformers? No, it's trying to capitalize on Transmorphers.
Transgorphers.
Transgorphers. Yeah.
It's not about robots at all. It's about Gorf. It's about Gorf. I made the Gorf stickers. The funny thing is I made Gorf stickers. That trailer, diehard trailer fans will know. I haven't put them up on the site yet. By the time they get up there, people will forget what Gorf was related to. So I have to get quicker on, like, we come up with something funny, make the sticker, put it out there for sale. Because doing it in my timetable, people are like, what was Gorf? Dark Bastard says, you guys realize we're just using all the months from the calendar. That is one of my favorite sketches.
Oh, yes.
You already used your keepsies.
You know, it's fun.
No.
You know, it's a leap year this year.
Okay.
You know, I have that Whitest Kids calendar.
Oh, yeah.
After the leap year, the days line up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You can use it once again.
So I could use it once again. Yeah. All right. Can we sign off here?
Yeah, I think we got it. It looks like the winner for trailer of the week for part 1 of Creatures. It was close. Oh, it's a tie right now. It's between, should we do a runoff poll?
I gotta leave.
Mansquito wins.
Night, guys. Okay, Mansquito wins.
Mansquito wins.
That makes sense. Yeah. Good night, guys, and I'll see y'all next week.